Last year at CatchCon, Gabriel Stinson stepped in to shoot pro wrestling competition for the first time.
He's in there now, but on the mat, everybody's basically the same size.
Yeah, and we see Stinson going right away for that low single, gets the takedown on Guzman.
Quick, he's got to get out of it. Okay, there's Anai because he's got the wrist lock on him, but couldn't hold it.
Yep. And they're back up to their feet. Deep overhook. Goes for that throw. Doesn't complete it. Great reversal there by Stinson as they crash to the mat.
Yeah, and he's trying to grip the round. He got his wrist out. Well,
yeah. What Guzman did there was he tried to telegraph that throw. Oh, that man! Look at that. Stinson jumping right on his back.
He's on his back, but I can't see if he's got anything hooked right.
He's trying to good wrist control there, Guzman. Stinson jumping on his back and beautiful turning into him. We have referee Luis Ojeda here. He's the winningest. And you see Stinson.
I see something, but I can't.
Stinson's posting his head on the mat and coming across the face for a pin.
He's got the arm across, for the naked rear choke, but I can't.
Yeah, there we go. There's a great position. Yeah, he's trying to get that choke. He needs to get control of the body, and you see he loses it. And Guzman in danger of potentially getting pinned here.
Oh, yeah.
Stinson is very aggressive. We saw that, how he jumped up on Guzman's back.
Yeah, and you don't expect a big guy to be that quick and that athletic, and boom, before you know it, you're in trouble.
Yeah, you see Guzman there on the bottom gets double underhooks. Guzman has more of a jiu-jitsu approach. But that can be dangerous in Shoot Pro because you can get pinned. And you've always got to be cognizant of keeping your blades up.
The blades up and your head up. Always keep your head up.
They rolled.
I never did that because I don't want the guy to know I moved. You could feel your head come off. You know the guy's moving, so it's a telltale sign.
Exactly, and if you can get your head turned into their face, you can start working angles.
Well, let's see what happens with the human game of chess here, because they're both trying to basically set each other up the same way with that head being up, but I smell something about to happen here. Someone's going to go in low.
Yeah, Guzman is working angles here. They've already been wrestling for 5 minutes straight, and periods in folk style are 3-2-2, only 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. And here you have tremendous athletes. You saw an attempted outside trip there from Guzman. He telegraphed that, didn't get it. You see good wrist control, though, from Guzman on the feet. It's always important when you get in those hand fighting collar and elbow exchanges to try to get wrist control on your feet.
Yeah, he's got the hand under.
Super active for heavyweights, Larry.
Under
Both
the
of
shoulder,
these guys.
Yeah, I thought he went for it, but yeah, he couldn't get it.
Yeah, you saw Guzman there trying to get a snap down.
Now, they're both being pretty defensive right now. They're trying to set something up, but they're being very defensive, which is smart. Don't leave an opening.
And they've also got to be getting tired here. Got to be getting a little gassed because they've been going over 6 minutes, almost 7 minutes straight.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's amazing how what great shape these guys
Oh,
are
beautiful.
in. I mean, whoa, good takedown. He's got control of the head.
What happened there was Stinson was trying to go for a Japanese wizard type throw, and he paid for it. Setting up the cradle now is Guzman. And you see from the bottom here, he kind of let that cradle go, but Stinson did a good job of getting wrist control from the bottom. Guzman tried an ankle pick. Again, he's trying to shoot through, possibly for a cradle. You see how he has his one leg laced over in that leg riding position.
Yeah, and he's got his legs sticking straight out, so he can't get control of it.
What he ought to do here is take his head and drive it into, if he wants to get that cradle, move back a little bit, take his head and drive it into the ribs of Stinson.
Yeah, right now Stinson's, he's just defense and keeping himself from getting turned over. Let's see what happens. He's making his move.
Yep, Guzman. Guzman looks like he's fishing for that choke, and Stinson has wrist control.
Yeah, but he's got a block. He's got his own arm by his neck, so you can't get it, hooked in there.
Yeah, and Guzman's got that one leg figure forward, and he's cross-facing him here. These guys are beasts. They've gone over 8 minutes. Man.
I've wrestled 60 minutes.
Oh, yeah, this is a true human game of chess here, as Guzman he's utilized the crossface, and sometimes you can use that crossface to set up your choke, your sleeper hold, your rear naked choke.
Yeah, he's trying to get it. He's got his arm in there. He got out of it.
He doesn't have control of the body, and you see that. He paid for it right there. Great reversal by Stinson. Yeah, he didn't have control of the body as he went for that choke. Great reversal. Now it's Stinson on top. Stinson drops down for a leg here. Looks like he's trying to go for a heel hook from the bottom. And then
if you can get that ankle lock in, I mean, it's easy to break an ankle, and there's a secret to an ankle lock. You always turn your ankle big toe towards the little toe. That's the way you break it, because the physical, human anatomy, your skeleton don't bend. If it go little toe towards big toe, you have even Steven so far.
Yeah, this is
heads together.
We're about to hit the 10-minute mark, and these are big guys. This is the over 80 kilogram. You see some fatigue possibly creeping in here as they fight for wrist control. It's got to be creeping in. We're right at 10 minutes.
It will sooner or later, but it's amazing what great shape these athletes are in.
Who wants it more here? This is a question of who wants it more.
Yeah, and again, that game of human chess, you feel yourself getting tired, but you don't want to rush in and make a mistake. You still got to play the game and not get hooked.
Well, as fatigue sets in, it's the guy who goes for the takedowns right there with that single leg from Stinson. He wants to get that takedown, and now we're going to see how much gas he's got in the tank, because he's kind of go for a pin. And Guzman from the bottom has his leg figure forward. The ref keeping them off the wall.
He's got his shoulders way up.
Yeah, they're up against the wall. They're going to have to stand this up. Wow, we are 11 minutes in as we do a reset here. Stand these guys up. Man, Larry, this is a battle.
It's just start.
Not backwards. We go side to side or forward.
Yeah, and what great conditioning here, but they are moving slower. I mean, it's...
Well, they're feeling each other out, and they both feel each other is really good, so they're not taking any chances. They're being smart, I mean, it's easy for us to say, speed it up, go faster, but you don't want to leave an opening and make a mistake. Play the game of chess.
Also, at the nearing the 12-minute mark, I mean, you've got to conserve your energy. I mean, there aren't a lot of guys that can go hard on the mat for 12 minutes. Oh, look at that! Takedown there and reversal. Great reversal there by Stinson. And Stinson is working hard to get that takedown. He gets it. You see how he cleared his legs?
Yeah,
Great
clear
job
his
from
legs. His
Stinson.
shoulders are almost down there.
And we're back up to their feet again. That was, oh man, that was amazing exchange there. As we go into the second round, man, the conditioning of these guys is incredible.
Let's see. I mean, I'm trying to get inside their head because now their heads aren't together. They kept them apart. Now they're back together, but I think they're changing their strategy a little bit because it has.
Oh man, that was beautiful. Did you see how Stinson took the back there? That was beautiful. Or Guzman rather took the back there. That was beautiful.
He's got him figure four, but I can't see what he's doing with the neck. I can't.
Well, you know, he's got that that body scissors locked in, and he's gonna be trying to get the rear naked choke or a crossface, and it looks like he's using that crossface to possibly set up his rear naked choke here. And he's got that figure four body lock, that body scissors locked in.
Yeah, he's got the scissors on. I can't see how. He can't get his arms in enough.
He's up a little high. Yeah, he's resting a bit here too. You know, is the ref going to let them work here on the ground?
We'll see what happens. The game of human chess gets more interesting by the minute here.
Absolutely, and we got to remember how long these guys have been going at it. And when you look at Chris Guzman, really smart to get that figure four body lock, that body scissors in, and wear out his opponent at this point. And you see he's up way too high though on the body to get an effective choke, and you see Stinson from the bottom. He has a 2-on-1 on the arms, the hands of Guzman to defend.
You know, he's trying to get that wrist wide. It looks like he's got it. He rolled over. There's a certain way to grab the wrist that's an unbreakable grip if you can get it. But he couldn't get it.
Yeah, he's going for the head, and he's very smart though. Guzman is wrestling a smart match here because they've been going for so long. They're getting close to 15 minutes here. He knows his opponent's tired, and by getting that figure four body scissors, what he's able to do is he's able to wear his opponent out, fighting and defending while resting himself. So really smart wrestling here from Guzman.
Let's see what happened. I'm trying to. Wish I had a little different view.
Well, everything he goes for as he reaches for the choke, reaches for the crossface, and Stinson has to defend. Stinson's getting more and more tired, and to exacerbate that, he's got that body scissors. So he's wearing him out that way as well, and he's resting himself. I mean,
yeah, if you're down in a safe position, you know, catch your breath as much as you can, but well, you can't let your guard down or leave an opening.
Yeah, when you've got a guy body locked like that with that body scissors, he's really got nowhere to go. So this is methodical and smart on the part of Chris Guzman.
Wait, okay.
Up now, Guzman turned into him. He lost the body scissors. Ojeda had a match back in the day that went over 50 minutes against Anthony Sansetti. So, man, we may be looking at another Iron Man classic here.
Could be. I mean, these guys are still going. And
Well, take a look at what happened there. Stinson is on top now. But he's tired. I mean, Stinson's got to be worn out. Guzman played it. How tired Stinson has to be. All that defending and all the air that was sucked out of him by that body scissors.
oh yeah, I mean yeah, we're only human.
Not backwards, circle.
Yeah, and you see the guy.
Yeah, I mean, right now both their heads are kind of down. I mean, it's starting to change from the beginning of the match when they were both up with their heads together. Now they're standing up.
These guys have got to be feeling the length of this match. They've got to be feeling it, Larry. I mean, just look at how much
one of
flow.
them's getting desperate to do something. You know,
And the risk there too, Larry, if they try to go for something explosive and their wind has been sucked out at this point, if they don't hit the move, they could gas and get pinned.
Yeah, so again, that human game of chess is tough to play, but if you know what you're doing, you can be the winner.
Hey, create the distance in your snaps right there, bud.
I'm trying to figure out what they're thinking, what I do.
Oh,
got behind him.
He went to take his back, and he ended up with Stinson on top of him.
On top of him, yeah. That's not what he wanted.
Double unders. Get off your back. Get off your back.
His shoulders were close there.
Yeah, Stinson on top here.
They got him back down.
Up against the wall again.
Get to your belly.
Damn, this is amazing. This is just amazing. The cardiovascular conditioning of these guys. We're nearing in on 20 minutes.
Get your shield in.
And you know these guys want to win. They're throwing it all on the line. As you see that reversal from Guzman. Do we have a pin?
I can't see the referee's in the way.
No. Stinson's back up to that referee position. Stinson looks like he's fishing for a double wrist lock on the far arm. Now he turns into Guzman.
Even Steven in great shape. And you can see they're trying to think now, okay, the last 20 minutes, this didn't work. Let me, what do I got to try next? What do I want to do next? Because they want to do something that works, but they're both on pretty level playing field here. They're both great.
And the crowd is going wild here. They are deeply engaged in this match, man. And we've had some great matches, but I mean, God, this match is going so long. Look at that front headlock attempt there from Stinson. Good job from Guzman getting wrist control.
Yeah, keep the head up. He's trying to pull it down.
Circle, watch your location. Circle, good. Now, own the center. I need you to own the center.
Hey, I'm getting so engulfed in this, I don't know what to say.
Well, their legs are starting looking heavy, these guys, and that's what happens. I mean, these guys are big guys. They're over 80 kilograms. These are the big boys, the heavyweights. But their wills are strong. Their wills are still strong, Larry.
I mean, after watching, I wouldn't know who to bet on.
No, I don't know. This one I certainly wouldn't bet on. I mean, I don't know who to pick here. These guys are so evenly matched.
Yeah,
we're getting close to 20 minutes. Here in Vegas, getting close to 20 minutes. Look at that. Single leg there from Guzman. And he ends up with Stinson on top, and Stinson takes the back.
Throw him over. He's too high here, bud.
Well, that will take a lot of energy out of Guzman trying to get Stinson off his back.
This is crazy action in this long fight here. As Stinson turns into him, Guzman fighting from the bottom now. Got to make sure to keep those blades up.
Yeah, and Stinson can't lead with his head down like that. He's got to be careful.
Oh yeah, he could get caught in a guillotine choke for sure there, and looks like he's getting a crossface position. Is Stinson? Stinson doing a good job making Guzman carry his weight here.
Yeah, he's at top. He's got his head up.
Man, this is amazing. Las Vegas, Nevada. Over 20 minutes, these guys have been battling it out.
Wow. Time flies when you're having fun, guys.
That's right. And you can see the fatigue on both of these guys, but they are warriors. There's $1,000 on the line here for the winner of this tournament and that championship belt. And you can...
Under Shoot Pro's King of Catch rules, no points for position, no rewards for stalling. Just 2 ways to win: pin the shoulders for a 3 count or make a man submit. Gabriel Stinson knew both ways to lose, too.
That was beautiful.
Yeah,
so the
quick.
First fall goes to Stinson.
You can see how easy, how quick it takes to, hurt somebody.
Okay, let's start using our hands a little bit more.
Now Guzman gets the first fall.
Okay, I need you to move your right hand a little bit higher on his head. Catch that crown.
So it's best of 3.
Yeah, that's got to be. After everything they've done, Stinson's got to be like either mad at himself or really, getting frustrated because he got caught with a good move.
Great toe hold. Beautiful throw there from Guzman. A double wrist lock throw, and looks like Stinson ends up on top here.
All the way to your armbar. Yeah, armbar's right there, bud. All the way to your armbar.
I think I can't see his left arm. It looks like he's trying to do something with the neck, and I can't see.
Well, he's got one leg locked. Guzman's got one leg figure 4 on the bottom, which is preventing him from driving and getting that pin.
His head could be in trouble here.
Looks like he's going for a cradle, but Guzman's got that one leg figure 4 on the bottom. And he stays on the side there with that up on that shoulder, preventing the pin. As long as he keeps that one leg figured forward, he'll be okay.
Yeah, and the shoulder. You can see the way they use their elbow in someone's face to get the pressure off. And in the old days, whenever you went to wrestle somebody, you always looked at their ears because all the shooters had the big cauliflowered ears, and that's how you got them, with heads hitting you in the ear, elbows hitting you in the ear, headlock squeezing your ears. Always look for a cauliflowered ear. If you see one, you know you got a tough opponent.
And great leg lock attempt there from Guzman. And he got it.
He got it.
Let's take a look at that submission here.
Yeah.
Looks like he got it. Now we are going to the final fall. What a match.
Yeah, it's again amazing. People have to realize how amazing it is. I mean, if you get something hooked, like we just saw a submission happen in 2 seconds?
Yeah, but it took a long time to get there.
Well, it takes a long time to get there, but then, that's checkmate.
And you see how Stinson got in deep on the legs for that takedown. But he's not able to control the upper body. You see the difference in styles. You see how Guzman competes more like a jiu-jitsu stylist. That leg lock from Guzman was the second fall, and whoever gets this fall is going to walk away victorious.
Well, I tell you, I'm on pins and needles here. I mean,
Guzman takes the back. There are one fall apiece here, and this fall is going to decide the winner.
Yeah,
and these guys still have the rest of the tournament after going this long. I mean, their cardiovascular conditioning is amazing. As you see Stinson in the dominant position here.
Yeah,
and you watch how effectively Guzman uses the legs.
He's trying his best to stay on top of him. I don't know what he's going for, but he's got to get his head up.
Man, how many calories have these guys burned in this match? This is amazing.
Yeah. Well, they can hit
Look at that toe hold attempt there on the bottom from Stinson.
Yeah. I'll hit the buffet later, but right now, this is these guys are great. I mean, they're back and forth, and one little mistake, 2 seconds, you're dead meat.
Yeah, they're back up in the referee's position, and now you see Gabriel Stinson looks to be very winded here, trying to conserve his energy. Back up to the feet. And see, Guzman does a great job continuing to put pressure on the neck there with that collar tie.
Yeah, well, they're getting a little, winded, like you said. At the beginning, they were standing straight up with their heads touching. Now they're both bent over with, a hand on each other's neck. And that's kind of a sign of, running out of gas.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. These guys, think about how long these guys have been going. This is amazing. They've been going as long as all our previous matches combined.
Isn't that amazing? When you're into this, you don't even think about the time because it's such a fascinating thing to watch the game of human chess between two guys that can break your arm in a second.
And it's so exciting, too, with the pinfall. It forces the action. And really, if you're going to come into Shoot Pro, you've got to come in with great cardiovascular conditioning.
8 minutes, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I like how Stinson's using his head there, driving into the face of Guzman. You can work angles there and get outside and inside trips.
Yeah, but they're being careful about going in under. I mean, well, wait a minute. Went behind him.
Underhook there from Guzman.
Yeah.
Man, this is almost a half an hour straight of wrestling. This is unbelievable.
Really? Already? God,
it's almost been 30 minutes, Larry. Unbelievable.
And they're still going. You see, going down a little bit, yeah, the hand, that's kind of a sign that two heads getting a little lower, hands by the neck there. You don't see too many leg dives and on the mat. Both, yeah, these guys are getting tired, but they've been through hell for 30 minutes.
This is like an Iron Man match. It wasn't supposed to be, but it's turned into a nice takedown there.
Nice takedown.
Stinson. But you gotta, when you go for a takedown like that at this point of the match, I mean, you could get hooked just because of the amount of energy you're expending, right? So he's done a good job of controlling the leg. Look at that cradle attempt here. Stinson's got the cradle and he's got the fall. Does he have him pinned?
I can't tell. It's close. It's close.
Stinson's got that cradle deep, but great job defending. He escaped. That was amazing how he came in so tenacious. Was Stinson with that cradle and Guzman was still able to escape.
That's why they call them shooters, man, because they're deadly.
Back to some hand fighting here. collar and elbow tie-ups. You know, that collar and elbow position is so common.
Well, it's a telltale sign that guys are getting tired when they're tying up like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And who wouldn't be? Over 30 minutes
Yeah.
battling it out here. This is amazing.
Yeah,
Iron
more
Man.
collar and elbows. They're running out of gas.
Oh, yeah.
Get your right elbow on top of his shoulder, under his neck, pinky to the neck.
You know, Guzman was very smart earlier in this contest with that figure four body scissors that he had that can serve that energy. He may have more energy than Stinson. We'll see. Only time will tell here. Back to that collar and elbow position.
Yeah, and it's basically a safety position. It's, you know, they're keeping it safe with this collar and elbow because if the guy moves, they want to be able to block it, stop it, know where he's going, change from the beginning.
Deep underhook from Stinson there. He's got a deep underhook going for a throw. And he doesn't get it. Back up to the feet. And Stinson follows up with that body lock. Nice takedown. Got an outside trip there. Looks like Guzman might be fishing for a double wrist lock from the bottom.
Get your knees in front of his.
Stinson is expending a lot of energy here.
Yeah, I mean, they both are, but because that one wrist,
Guzman's trying to get that double wrist lock from the bottom.
yeah.
And you see, he's trying to he tried to transition from the double wrist lock to an armbar. That was nice, but he didn't get it. I'll tell you, Stinson is a beast, and they both still have gas in the tank. This is amazing.
Yeah, but it's getting close to empty.
Yeah, well, it seems like Stinson
Well, see, look where his head is, but
conditioning.
he's got control of the wrist so he can't get, choked out. I mean, these guys know what they're doing, brother. These guys are tough guys. I appreciate both
Guzman
of them.
rolled right there. Now, see how he's got his head. He drove in with his head. I thought maybe he was going to drive into a cradle, but Guzman takes him back into that guard position. What Guzman is doing is he's figure fouring that one leg, see, and he's able to turn on his side to protect himself from the pin. And he's having Stinson really expend a ton of energy going for that pin.
Hey, gentlemen, I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, we got Jake.
Yeah, I'm back.
Jake was in. We saw you out on the mat there, Jake. What a battle this is, huh?
Dude, I'm about to jump back out, but dude, these guys look at that toe. He's working it.
Working a toe hold from the bottom there. Did he get it?
No, out of bounds. They're starting him again.
This is amazing, Jake.
This is like 35 minutes, dude.
Jake, you're out there on the mat. Your fans are going crazy. Look at that double leg. At this point in the match, Stinson with a last double. Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back out there. You guys are doing great. Whoa, jeez.
Look at how Stinson just rolled through. He hit that blast double and he rolled through. Now he's in a body lock position. Body scissors.
It looks like he's got his head, locked too from the back. Make a choke, I can't see. Now he got out of it.
Well, now he's in more of a north-south position, up to a referee position, and Stinson is a beast. The cardiovascular conditioning of Stinson aggressively trying to finish this thing. And we have got to hand it to Guzman. He's got great defensive wrestling.
Well, they both do. That's the game of chess that makes it exciting. That's good.
We go back into a referee position, and Stinson looks like he might be fishing for a crucifix. He's got that one arm figure forward. No, he gave that up. Now he spins to the back. He's fishing for the head. Guzman doing a great job keeping his chin tucked and making Stinson expend energy. Look at that. Beautiful roll through again.
He couldn't get that head locked in. He tried.
Well, what I'm seeing here from Guzman, the tremendous defensive wrestling, he's making Stinson expend a ton of energy. And he's doing a great job defending. He could be conserving his energy to explode. We'll see. But I got to hand it to Stinson, man. To hit a blast double like that late in the match, tremendous. Stinson's got a deep overhook. Stinson looked like he was going to go for a throw, and Guzman rolled right through it.
Yeah, he just got out of it. He went in, but he had it
again going for a double leg.
Yeah, but he's heading the wrong place.
Wrap up a choker.
Okay, he rolled right through, and now it's Guzman. Guzman with it looking like he's got a front headlock. No, he looks like he's getting a deep river, and they hit the wall. Out of bounds again. Wow.
That's kind of lucky. You never lead with your head down.
Front headlock here from Guzman.
Jeez, these guys, man, you will not find in any other promotion, I'm just jumping in again because it's blowing my mind, you will not find heavyweights that fight this hard for this long. Only in Shoot Pro you're going to see this. These guys are beasts.
This is amazing. Got the cardiovascular, these guys. Unbelievable.
Well, they both should be proud of themselves because they're amazing athletes and they both know what they're doing.
Well, Larry, you're right. This is where superstars are made. This is a legendary match, honestly. Like, anybody that's wrestled is truly feeling the pain. Can you imagine how bad these guys must have been the rest of the week? And they still had the rest of the tournament to do.
This is unbelievable.
Well, the hotels have massage parlors here.
Out here in Vegas for sure. Oh man.
They gotta win that $1,000 first. Otherwise, it's gonna have to be sore.
These guys are putting it on the line, and you can see the fatigue setting in.
Neither of them are stopping or slowing down. They're both just still at it. I mean, God bless them, but they're both great fighters. Wait a minute.
Whoa, a nice cradle. Look at that reversal into a cradle from Guzman. You can see.
Guzman hit a hell of a move there for the takedown. I don't know if he got him hooked. I can't see from this angle, but it was a hell of a takedown.
Great counter wrestling there from Guzman. Beautiful.
Is Stinson finally tired, man? No, he's still fighting.
He's still going.
Oh, leg lock.
Oh. Guzman's got hold of the leg. It's Guzman. That ankle got him. Looked like with a heel hook finish. Let's take a look at it. He ankle lock. He drops.
And on this night, in Shoot Pro's heavyweight division 225 and up, no ceiling, no mercy, he found out the hard way. Not a pin, not a clock running out. A submission, locked in clean with nowhere to turn and no way out. 60 minutes of work undone in seconds by a single hold he never solved. In heavyweight, there's no hiding. 225 and up means some men are hauling 280, 300 pounds of frame into that ring. Gabriel wasn't one of them, and that hold found him because he didn't have the speed to get out before it closed. Some wrestlers blame the opponent and demand a rematch on the same terms. Gabriel Stinson looked at the tape, looked at the scale, and made the harder call. Heavyweight in Shoot Pro means no upper limit. Some opponents are considerably bigger. After the loss, Gabriel decided to change weight classes, moving down to a division closer to his natural size. Over the following year, Gabriel trained for the new division. He worked on his conditioning, refined his technique, and specifically studied the submission that had ended his heavyweight run, working to both defend it and use it himself.
Gabriel Stinson out of Las Vegas, Fight Capital MMA, 5'9", 176. Richard Avalos out of Denver, Colorado, only 5'6", 154, so a huge weight discrepancy here. And considering Stinson was in the over 80 kilogram division last year, like he's coming into this going, I get to work with a little guy, right?
Yeah, I mean, I actually saw Gabriel roll in, and I didn't even recognize him. If it wasn't for the signature hit, dude, he lost so much weight. He's taking this real serious. Both guys. Rich, by the way, actually did quite well last year. And
cradle.
Stinson's got him tied up. There's the first fall. Wow. Clearly, Gabriel doesn't want another Ironman match. Six. 106 career win. Here we go. Gabriel taking the center.
Richard trying for the single leg.
Yeah, being aggressive, but he didn't commit to that level change. Oh, here we go. That was a commitment.
Nice.
Oh, nice takedown. Scramble. Yeah, it's sitting through. Trying.
He's got the head.
Oh, jeez.
He's working for the choke here.
This is what? Oh, yeah, he's got a
Anaconda.
anaconda. Oh, he's looking for that rope escape. That's it.
Gabriel entered the tournament in his new weight class. In his first match, he controlled the pace and won by submission.
That was a quick match there.
Yeah, I'm going to have to tease Gabriel. He's like, I'm not doing that Ironman stuff anymore. Yeah, what a great match. Both guys.
Congratulations, Gabriel. I'm here with your winner of this matchup, Gabriel. So that was a quick pinfall and then a quick submission to get the win for the 2 out of 3. Tell us what you thought about the matches and how you prepared for this.
Shout out to Scientific Wrestling. Last time I was here, I had a 40-minute match. I think it was like an hour almost, and I just wanted to make sure I was in and out this time around. So mentality is just finish as quick as possible, get ready for the next match, and have fun, make sure I can walk afterwards, and that's it.
Well, I'm not sure how quick that was, but it probably was one of the quickest matches, so overall. But I will let you prepare for the next one, and good luck.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
We've reached the point of the night where we're at our finals for the under 80 kilogram championship. Let's hear it for these guys. First out, we're going to have Gabriel Stinson.
All right, Gabriel Stinson. Man, this is going to be a banger right now, I can tell you that. If there's anybody here who's got gas in the tank, I know it's Gabriel Stinson. He even came in light.
Opponent, Johnny Rock Lee.
This is going to be a fun match. Both these guys, very good athletes, very quick.
This is for the under 80 championship.
This is for the belt. This is for the strap.
Yes, sir. 10 minutes per fall. Brutal.
Under 80 kilogram championship match. Johnny Rock Lee versus Gabriel Stinson.
Ooh, we got double unders pummeling.
Gabriel tried to sneak in that inside trip.
Oh, just using the size.
Oh, foothold.
Toehold hit. That was the leg lock you were asking for. That's it.
Gabriel reached the final and won by submission, the same submission that had beaten him a year earlier at heavyweight. Gabriel Stinson changed weight classes, put in a year of work, and came back to win the championship, closing the loop with the exact submission that had once beaten him.
See how he recovers here.
Yep. Oh, honey, Walking it off. Tougher than hell. That's it. That's calling it. Here we go.
We have our under 80 kilogram champion, Gabriel Stinson. Gabriel is going to get the under 80 kilogram belts.
Under 80 kilogram, $1,000. A good day.
And the cash prize. Don't forget about that.
$1,000. A good day work for Gabriel. Shoot Pro champion under 80 kilo. Looking good. Your champion, Gabriel Stinson, our Iron Man from last year. Wow. Wow.
Gabriel, I looked away for 1 second. So what was that? An ankle lock, heel hook? What was it?
It was a toe hold. I got my last opponent with it last year. So, yeah, that guy's a warrior, strong as fuck. It was good to spend this time in the ring with him. Yeah.
That's awesome. How do you feel that it was only one instead of the best 2 out of 3?
Yeah, I wanted to get my money's worth training, but no, that was good. I'm glad it's over and I can go home. So.
Are you looking forward to defending your belt next year?
For sure. No, I just want to thank all you guys coming out, and I know grappling in general can be boring, but catch wrestling is a little bit different, a little bit more explosive, and a lot more fun. I try to entertain everybody, win or lose. I just want to put on a good show and make sure you guys have fun. So I'm glad you guys were able to come out.
All right. And tell us where you train and where they can find you on social media if they want to follow you.
Yeah, you can just look me up. My name, Gabriel Stinson. I train at Orion Sports Club, and that's up in Kirkland. And my coach is Matt Hume, one of the catch wrestling OGs. So shout out to him. Yeah, no, it's a trip. I used to watch this guy on YouTube, Jake Shannon, and I never thought I'd be here 10 years later competing under his promotion like this. So it's a trip. Yeah.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Gabriel, under 80 kilogram champion.
This is Gabriel's Revenge, a catch-as-catch-can tale of perseverance.